Hey, what's up guys? So today I just wanted to talk a little bit about microphones. As many of you may know, the Rode VideoMic has kind of been the standard mic on DSLR kind of camera type vlogger setups for a long time. This is a shock mount for the Rode VideoMicro. So this is the VideoMicro. I want to tell you a little story about microphones and tech support. I don't know if you can see this. This mount is cracked right there. So this is actually the second time this has happened on this mic, but Rode's tech support is super good. Sent them an email, said that it broke. Again, it's still under warranty. This mic has like a 2-year warranty. The fancier ones have like, I think, a 10-year warranty. Gotta be careful. You gotta make sure you buy from an authorized Rode dealer, because a lot of these sort of third-party sellers, especially on Amazon, have been known to sell counterfeit products, and Rode will not honor that warranty. So make sure you're either buying from Amazon themselves, so make sure the seller's also Amazon, or a third party, you know, like B&H Photo. This is the old, and you can see right there it's cracked. I don't know how it happened. I think I'm fairly gentle with my stuff, but they sent this replacement. So I take the VideoMicro and basically you just slide it in there. That's pretty simple, but I've actually since upgraded to the VideoMic Pro Plus. Now that's what you're hearing right now. So about 2 years ago, when I wanted to start shooting vlogs, I had the DSLR already. I've been a photographer for a long time, but I knew that I needed some sort of a microphone that was better than the one built into the camera. So not really having a budget for this, since this was purely a hobby, I wouldn't be making any money from it. I went with this Rode VideoMicro. Now this is like 60 or 70 bucks. I'll include a link below to Amazon. And pretty simple, kind of shotgun style. It's a cardioid pattern, so it captures sound from the front, rejects more or less on the side and back. And it also doesn't require a battery because it doesn't have any sort of internal amplifiers, which is good because you don't have to remember to turn it on. And it's also good because you don't have to worry about your batteries dying, right? The negative to that is that you have to boost your camera's internal amplifiers to get the sound level to where it needs to be, and that introduces noise and all kinds of stuff. But leaps and bounds above the mic built into the camera. Now this one also is kind of unique, as it's the only one that includes a dead cat. All the other microphones just include like the normal phone. So I knew that I was going to be kind of in windier areas like the coast of California, where this would come in handy. So I was like, this is brilliant. So I got this and it's been great. I used it in Hawaii, I used it all kinds of places. Really, really fantastic mic. If you don't have much budget but want to up your sound game a little bit, I would highly recommend this one. Now, fast forward a couple years and I've decided it's finally time to upgrade. Now, I'd been eyeballing the VideoMic Pro a while back when I was considering this one. I think it was about $230 at the time, and it had a battery. It was a 9-volt battery, the most uncommon battery. Like, people don't have those lying around their house unless they are replacing their smoke alarm batteries. I heard reviews of like the door for the battery being terrible, and then popular YouTubers at the time complaining about how they forgot to turn the mic on and then they didn't capture sound, and etc, etc, etc. So I was like, you know, it might be a better microphone. It has options, it has a amplifier in it, but it's a lot more money and it seems like a lot of downsides. Now, recently, I think within the last 6 months or so, Rode has put out the VideoMic Pro Plus, which is what I have right now. That's what you're hearing on this camera right now. Now this microphone has a lot of the same features as the old Mic Pro and then some. So this one actually comes with a rechargeable lithium-ion battery. So you're not reliant on those 9 volts. And if the battery's dead and you don't have a way to charge it, you can actually put in some AA's, one of the most common batteries in America, or the world, I don't know, at least America. So that's super convenient. You know, you can walk into your nearest drugstore and pick those up if you need to in a pinch. Also, it has a 20 dB boost setting, a 10 dB reduction setting. It has a high pass filter that out and make it kind of focus on that mid-range of the vocals, which is really awesome. But the biggest thing besides the battery that sold me on this mic is the auto on-off feature. So if you turn the camera on, the microphone turns on. You don't have to turn the mic on and off, which is fantastic twofold. Number one, you don't forget to turn it on and then not get audio in your video, which would be the biggest thing. But number two, you turn your camera off, you don't forget to turn the microphone off, and then the next time you go to use it, you don't have a dead battery because you forgot to turn off the mic. Fantastic. So I noticed on my camera, it's a Canon 60D. I don't get the mic to come on immediately upon turning on the camera. It doesn't turn on until I hit the record button. Now I'm sure you probably get maybe a millisecond or up to a second of lag from when you hit that record until the mic comes on. So keep that in mind when you're shooting. Don't start talking, as you're hitting the button. So far, really loving it. There's definitely a dramatic reduction in background noise. I don't know if it's the pattern that the mic is capturing the sound. This will be a good test right here. Do you hear that furnace that just fired up in the background? I'm curious. Anyway, but there's definitely a lot less background noise, but I think it's primarily due to the fact that this has built-in amplifiers and not having to use the camera's preamps as heavily. And then I also just wanted to compliment Rode's tech support for being so efficient and quickly responding and sending out a replacement for this shock mount. It may be a flaw in the product that I've had 2 crack in exactly the same spot, but still highly recommend it. One thing I do wonder, so on the new microphone, the shock mount looks very similar, but the way it's attached to the microphone, it doesn't look like the mic just slides in and out. I'm not sure if it's replaceable. So if the same issue and breakage happens with this mount, not sure what happens. Do I have to send in the whole mic? That's somewhat of a concern for me, having had 2 of these break when I think I'm fairly careful with my equipment. That's all I wanted to talk about today. Just a little bit about microphones. Definitely recommend everything Rode's doing. They're kind of like the kind of industry leader in this space, but it's because their equipment just works and it's easy to use. So there you go. Beginning of the product range to the high end right here. As always, thanks for watching. Please check back soon. I have new videos. If you're not already subscribed, you must subscribe now. I'm going to do something very special when I hit 1,000 subscribers, so stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.